Hello, I think I'm live now, hopefully. And no one's here yet, and we might not get anyone, but we'll see. But welcome everyone if you're gonna watch the VOD afterwards. I always get a notification when it goes live. So let me just confirm. Yep, I'm live. Well, welcome everyone to another live stream on Kino Studios. I'm just going to be playing some games here for a little bit. And I know this says World of Warcraft stream. I'm going to play WoW in a little bit. But I'm also a Hearthstone player too occasionally. I haven't played in like a long time. But I came back and I have like 111 packs ready to open. So I figured I would just do this on stream too. Might as well just go through these. Yeah, we'll get to them. Looks like one person joined. Hello, whoever you are. I don't know if you heard what I said before, but I'm gonna play WoW in a little bit. But I just want to open up my Hearthstone packs, and I figured I would just do it on stream. Welcome. This is from last expansion. Oh, that's kind of cool. Damn. So this is new. They've added like these weird cards that are like you can see them move and stuff. Not like golden animations. But these look very different. I don't know if this is something new they've added. Diamond. So I guess that's the newest kind of card. I'll be honest, like a lot of the joining Hearthstone again after taking a long break, there's a lot of new stuff in here and it's kind of overwhelming. I haven't played since I don't even remember the last expansion I played, but it was like at least probably like 2 years ago. So there's a lot of new game modes that I'm not familiar with, but I've been getting back into it. They make it a little bit easy to jump back in. They give you like a free deck, and the deck's pretty good. Hello, Jacob. Nice to see you from Discord. And feel free to post whatever you guys want to talk about in the chat. Like always, we'll just talk. I have some stuff I want to talk about a little bit, but for now, I'm just gonna go through these. So, let's start with the newer cards first. So, this is from the Barons expansion, I think. These are all old cards now, but let's see what I get. Did I watch Tulsa King? No, I've not seen it yet. I'm gonna wait till the whole season comes out, and I'm gonna watch it. The whole season isn't out yet, is it? If it is, I'll watch it. But I have a bunch of stuff to do because I'm working on the Wire video, so I kind of have to be focused on watching that. I don't know. I'm not gonna read these cards too much. If I get a legendary or something, I'll point it out, but otherwise these cards are just kind of generic. Okay, yeah, it's weekly. Yeah, once all the first season is out, I'll binge watch it and talk about it. Probably post a video or something. I don't know. This is from the All-Track expansion that they did. Ooh, we got an epic. Yeah, a lot of these cards have gotten really powerful. Like, the power creep is real in these last few expansions. I've been playing with the new, like, Death Knight cards that came out, and they're, like, really good. It's crazy how, like, strong some of these classes are now. Do you ever watch I don't know what you were. I think you maybe typed something, or you hit enter before you finished it. Hey, Flasim, nice of you to join. I don't need any of these. God, I have 45 of these ones. Do I watch Hell on Wheels? No. I know that's the AMC show. Oh, we got another epic. Oh, that's kind of cool. Rogue Secret. I know that was an AMC show. That was kind of... That show didn't really take off like I think they hoped it would. AMC was hoping that they would be like the new HBO after, Breaking Bad and Mad Men. Ooh. The Jailer. Cool. Destroy your deck. For the rest of the game, your minions are immune. God damn, that's very powerful. Yeah, the AMC was hoping that they would continually make hits, and also The Walking Dead, of course, was a big hit. But they've kept making shows that got some praise, but just have never really taken off. There's some other examples like Into the Badlands. I heard good things about that show, but it never really took off or anything. What else? Dark Winds, I've heard good stuff about. It's just not really done anything. There's a new one out, I think, called Moonhaven or something. It looks like a sci-fi show. AMC is just... It just doesn't have the kind of star power that, HBO has. Everyone and their mothers talks about HBO shows. Even the ones that, don't seem like that great. Even those shows get talked about. White Lotus is being talked about a lot. I have no idea if it's that good or not. I mean, I hear good things, but that's not... You gotta take it with a grain of salt. People love anything kind of new, because it's just something new to watch. I got legendary Airalon. Summon one of each dormant wild seed. I don't know what that is. That might be a mechanic of this expansion. These cards are cool too. These I don't know what they're called. They're locations. It's an interesting mechanic. Have you watched The Offer? No. And I don't know. It's gangster related, like the making of The Godfather, but I've not seen anything that makes me feel like I need to watch it right now. I mean, there'll be stuff to check out eventually, but I am all steam ahead on The Wire. I've already written 2 parts of what's going to be a huge video. I could talk about what I'm going to do for The Wire a little bit here in a bit, but I'm already started working on that, and it's going to require a lot of work up front in order to tackle The Wire. AMC focused too much on their cash cows. Yeah, obviously The Walking Dead. Okay, Pelagos. After you cast a spell on a friendly minion, set its attack and health to the higher of the 2. That's kind of cool. AMC literally made 6 spin-off shows for The Walking Dead. Did they really? I know they made Fear the Walking Dead and obviously the mainline Walking Dead. Did they make more than that? I mean, I would believe it if you told me they did. It's a pretty cool, actually. A lot of Mafia stuff in it with Joe Colombo and the CIE. Yeah, I know that the Mafia was, kind of involved in pressuring the studio to, like, you know, not make the Mafia look bad. I'll probably do a video talking about that eventually. So I will watch The Offer, just because if I ever do a video on, you know, The Godfather, it would be nice to have that information, you know. Like, for this Wire video, I'm doing a lot of outside research. I'm not just doing, like, just watching the episodes and talking about it. I read 2 of David Simon's books. I'm watching Homicide, the, you know, Life on the Street show. Like, I'm doing a lot of outside research in order to get context on The Wire, in order to be able to properly analyze it. Damn. So, I mean, I guess I'll talk about The Wire right now, too. I'll make a video specifically talking about this eventually, but I am not going to be doing The Wire episode by episode. I like I did with the Breaking Bad logs and the Soprano logs. One, I feel like that format, while it worked for the Sopranos, it didn't really work for Breaking Bad as well. So I just don't think it's something I need to do again. But 2, The Wire's format also makes it so that, like, it's not something that it would work for The Wire, because The Wire's story only really works once you have the full picture. Like, a lot of episodes, like, nothing really happens, or the stuff that happens only makes sense once you see the full thing. You can connect the details, and it's just not gonna work for an episode by episode reaction. So instead, I'm going to be covering The Wire as one cohesive, video. I'll be talking about each season in depth. I'll be talking about a bunch of the major characters and their kind of overall story arcs and how they relate to the themes. I'm going to be talking about, again, the creators of The Wire, David Simon and Ed Burns, of course, but also the individual writers they had on the show. I'm going to be looking at the history of the show, again, talking about the influence of David Simon's Homicide book, and then The Corner, of course, is another precursor to The Wire, so talking about that. And so it's going to be a much more comprehensive video essay than more like the episode by episode stuff I did for Breaking Bad. So if you like The Wire, then you have that to look forward to. Each gains death to cast your last shadow spell. Okay. There's the Walking Dead main show, Fear Walking Dead, Tales of the Walking Dead, World Beyond, Dead City, Rick and Michonne. Jesus Christ. And none of them are good, I bet. The show's not been good almost ever. Like, almost even from the beginning. Like, it was new and it was entertaining, but, like, even at the beginning, like, looking back, it's not that great of a show. Is the main show ending? I thought I heard something about that, like it was gonna end. I wonder if the comics are ending too. I don't know if it's still going on. I know they did a lot of stuff for the comics too. All right, got through that Castle Nathria stuff. I don't know what this... Oh. This is for that... This is for those that mercenary mode. I tried playing that. That mode sucks. Oh, I thought I was getting, like, actual cards. This sucks. You can play Yogg Saron in mercenary mode. That's stupid. Oh, the main show ended? Gross. The other shows carry on the story so they can keep milking the series. So yeah. Well, you know, The Walking Dead is part of the Breaking Bad universe, so I guess in that way, Breaking Bad universe is still going on too. Did anyone get to the bottom of how the Many Saints got so effed up? Yeah. I mean, the answer of why the Many Saints was kind of a mess was David Simon David Simon. I was just talking about David Simon. David Chase was he originally wanted to tell a story about the Newark riots. He didn't want it to be like a Sopranos story. He just wanted to tell a story about the riots because that was a big part of his childhood, was growing up in Newark, and you know that was a big thing for the city. And HBO wouldn't fund him unless he made it a Sopranos story, so he kind of tacked on the Sopranos elements. But that's why tonally the riot stuff doesn't really fit with anything with the family. Now, if you guys saw that video I did where I tried to fix the Many Saints by making it more relevant to the characters and making them more involved in the story of the riots, then that's how I would have handled it. And I think David probably could have used another like rewrite, like with Terry or someone else, to just kind of like help bind the themes together. I don't think what we saw, like I said, was bad per se. It's like two separate movies that are both kind of good but just don't work on their own. It's a mess when you look at it from that angle. Are these... I thought these were like generic packs. Do they just give you anything? Oh, you know what I bet? I bet these packs give you anything from standard, not just from the base set. That's probably a lot better for people. Jacob, you deleted your message. I didn't get to see it. Did you say something bad? You delete it before I banned you? Look at that fish. Look at that artwork. That looks very different than the other stuff in this. That's from the or the underwater set they did. Just popping in to say love the work you've done on The Sopranos and keep up the great work. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Foxhound. I appreciate it. There's gonna be a new... Hopefully you're still here. There's a new Sopranos video coming out this Thursday. Like a video essay. So you have a new Sopranos video to look forward to. Then of course I did the vlog. I haven't done it was a little nervous doing the vlog because I've done it once before for a vlog that didn't actually come out. Like, you guys haven't seen. Well, I take that back. I did a vlog on this channel for when I was at VidCon this year. And then I did one more vlog that didn't come out because I didn't like how it turned out. So this is, I guess, the third time I did a vlog. But it seems like everyone liked it. Like, even though I only went to 2 Sopranos locations, it seemed like people were pretty happy with the result. Yo, you came out of the closet, Jacob? I knew it. I never said anything, but I knew it. You're like Phil Leotardo. Literally coming out of the closet. That video I talked about Mac on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and my criticisms with his characterization. That was another video I was kind of nervous about. One, because I had never done an It's Always Sunny video before. But two, I was like, oh, this could be a sensitive topic. And people were kind of memeing on me on that video for being like I made a bunch of statements being like, I don't mean anything offensive by this, like, and people were like, we get it, like, you don't have to keep saying it over and over again. But the problem is I kind of do, because there were a lot of people, not in the comments section of the video necessarily, but the video got posted to Reddit, in the Always Sunny Reddit. I didn't post it myself, it was someone else. They actually told me they posted it. And a lot of people, like, I don't think they actually watch the video, but they're like, it seems like this guy just has a problem with gay people. And I was like, well, that's why I put shit like that in there, because they don't know. If I don't put that stuff in there, they kind of read into my statements without actually listening to my arguments. Lady Anaconda. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. Hey Zeno, how's it going? Always Sunny is one of those shows that's great, but it should have ended a season or two earlier, like Venture. Well, it's still going. I think they got approved for like 20 seasons total, so they got like 4 or 5 more seasons to go. Yeah, I mean, It's Always Sunny definitely peaked, probably before everything up to season 11, I think, is pretty good. Season 12 and onward is kind of hit or miss for me. There's still some really good episodes, but, like, it's not, like, consistently, like, seasons 3 through, like I said, 10... like, you almost can't find a bad episode in there. There's a couple, like Frank's brother episode. That one's not good. And there's a few more here and there, but really, like, it's really consistently good. Imagine treating Reddit users seriously. Yeah. Reddit sucks. Did you get a kiss from Lalo? Yeah, well, yeah, where do you think I got the stash from? He kissed me, and then the mustache got stuck to my face, and that's why I have it now. Alright, I opened up all my packs. Should we play one game of Hearthstone before I switch over to WoW? I don't know if you guys like Hearthstone, but we can play it. One quick match. I was thinking Hearthstone would be a good game to play while streaming, because it's not really like... I don't have to pay as close of attention to it because it's turn-based. So I can talk more. Because that was the problem I had when I was like raiding in WoW while streaming. Like, I couldn't focus on the gameplay and stream at the same time. Let's trade those. I don't need those. I don't like that show. The only funny thing there is the midget guy. You mean Danny DeVito? Yeah, Danny's funny. Everyone uses Renathal. I'm gonna end it. Yeah, there'll be 20 seasons of It's Always Sunny. I think. You can look it up. Always Sunny. Do that one too. Oh no, okay. It got renewed for 4 more seasons for a total of 18. So right now it's 18 seasons. Yeah, ranked Hearthstone is not great, especially with all these like power cards they have now. Like it's really hard to like, I don't know, pay attention. Like, for me at least, it's like, there's so many cards that it's hard to understand the meta. This is the free Druid deck that they get. They give you like a choice of like 5 free decks for coming back or something. And I picked the Druid one because people said it was overpowered, and it kind of is. But yeah, it's no, I don't need that. Like this guy, this hero is overpowered. You get so much fucking so much power just having like all this kind of mana. Kino, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I am 28. Yeah, I'm 28 now. It took me a second to remember. I don't think about it too often. But I'm yeah, in my late 20s. You were close, 24, 25, yeah. It feels that way sometimes. Are you planning on doing a video about Narcos? Not necessarily right now. I may one day. But no like specific Narcos plans. I mean, Narcos is great. I like the show. I mean, I like the first 2 seasons of Narcos, but I might do like a video essay on it, but definitely I don't think I would ever do like a you know, like where I'm gonna review the whole series or anything. To do something like that requires quite a bit of effort on my part. If you ever start diving into video game lore like you do for TV shows, your channel would blow the fuck up. Just look at Game Theory's dumbass content. You could easily top that. I could, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing some video game content. Like, obviously I stream some games, like, on Kino Studios. I just, I don't know what I would do, per se. Like part of the stuff I do for the channel is like, how do I put this? I need to feel at least that like I'm saying something that is original. Like I'm like, not necessarily that I'm the only person to have ever thought of it, but like I have something original and interesting to say on a topic. And just because I'm not a huge video game guy. Fuck, god damn. This card right here, this patchwork is so fucking strong. God, it's annoying. Let's see here. I'm gonna play this probably. That one. Sorry, I was focusing on the game for a second. I honestly thought you were closer to my age since I'm 21. Well, I'm immature, so that might help. Honestly, though, I mean, like 20s, you know, being in your 20s, it's like we're all kind of in the same boat. Like, I don't really consider myself wise or mature yet. I'm still just a kid, at least in my mind. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, Chad's robber. Nice to see you. I guess I'm the youngest Sopranos fan. I'm 16. Oh, shoot. Sorry, man. 18 and only. I'm gonna have to ban you. Sorry. Just kidding. What should I do here? I don't want that one. I want this. Let's see if I can get one. Oh, cool. Nice. I'm 7.5 inches shoe size. That's kind of small feet too for a man. Or is it? I don't know. Is a size 7 inches? Because I'm a size 10 shoe, but I don't know if that's like 10. Oh my fucking god, these DK cards are so powerful. Then again, what am I talking? I'm playing Druid. No worries, Chad. I used to be a young Sopranos fan. Yeah. How long have you been a fan, Zeno? Have you seen Your Honor with Bryan Cranston? Reminded me of Heisenberg a lot, how he constantly lies and manipulates. No, I've not seen it. I started the show when I was 14 and finished when I was 16. Okay, damn. Damn, you've been a fan for a long time. I started this show in like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. So I've been a fan for 6 or 7 years now. Okay, let's see. What can I do here? Let me think here. Oh, it doesn't give me... Oh, I thought it was going to give me a draw card, because that's what they do. Draw a card. I'm 11 foot. I've been one for 3 to 2 years before wasn't allowed to watch it. Oh wow. Yeah, Sopranos is one of those shows I can't get tired of watching, and I get tired of watching a lot of shows. Yeah, Sopranos has depth. Like, you can just kind of rewatch it. I got a little tired of The Sopranos after I finished the Soprano Log series, but that's just because I wasn't just watching. Like, I was doing a lot of work for that. But I'm back again where I can really enjoy the show, and you know, it's gonna be a tradition for me to watch some of the Soprano Christmas episodes this holiday break. You should see it. It's only one season, not the greatest show ever, but a decent one. 7 out of 10, I should say. Yeah, I mean, television for me is like, it's almost like a little bit of a chore sometimes, just because I have a lot of stuff to, okay, I need to draw some cards here, because, how many do I have? 9. I'm gonna do this, gain the mana back. This will be 10. Where's... Okay, I get this card. This must be the way. I don't want to use that one yet. I guess that's it. Oh, like I was saying, it's just like because my YouTube stuff kind of revolves around, you know, like not just watching television, but like really, really paying attention to it. I kind of have a hard time just watching a show because I'm like, well, I like this is kind of a waste of time. I could be working on I could be rewatching The Wire, or watching something else that I know I'm gonna like use for a video and stuff. So that's just the hard part for me. Like when I'm not watching shows, I want to like play like Hearthstone or WoW or something, just so I can chill out, and it's not really directly related to anything I'm doing for the channel. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let me play this. Gain an empty mana crystal. Draw a card. Where? Oh my god, where is that other one? Um, I want to use this, but I'm gonna burn a card if I use it. Yeah, I guess I'll just do this. Then I'll. Is it seriously at the bottom of my deck? I'm looking for that one card. Oh, by the way, Sire Denathrius. It's seriously at the bottom of my deck. That's crazy. Okay, let's see here. Sorry. I've been to a few locations in the show. Oh, this in The Sopranos. When I was growing up in Bloomfield, New Jersey, people would never shut the fuck up about The Sopranos. It made me not watch the show for like 13 years. I'm sure. I mean, The Sopranos put New Jersey on the map. Season 3 of The Sopranos used to be my favorite, but now I'm not a fan of the Meadow Noah plot, but I do admit it's important. Oh, wow, jeez. I hate that card so much. Blood Boil. God, I wish I had Sire Denathrius in my hand right now. Season 2 is my favorite season. Tomorrow my high school is going to Manhattan. Oh, congratulations. Oh my god. Wait. I don't have Denathrius? Oh, I thought I did in this. Oh, I gotta make that card. Shit. Okay. Let me get rid of some cards here. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know. We might lose this one. It's okay, though. I mean, I've got a lot of cards. I just don't have a lot of stuff to put on the field right now. Season 5 is goated. A lot of people don't like Season 5 of The Sopranos, funny enough. What the fuck? Oh, don't take my good cards. Oh, he took my oh. That sucks. I'm gonna lose this now. Oh, I got that though. That's kind of cool. Oh, he took. Oh, god damn. He took the good ones. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Let's see here. Have you ever seen the Shield Kino? No, and I know I need to. I will watch it eventually. Are you How is this a fair card? Soul Stealer. Fucking Christ. Oh my god. I think one of my family members knew James. Oh, that's cool. James Gandolfini, I assume. Yeah, Jesus. Oh, that's it. Well, can't win them all. I didn't even realize I didn't have Denathrius in this deck. I need that one. I'll have to craft it later. Okay, that's enough Hearthstone for now. Let me switch to World of Warcraft. Just give me a second here. Oh. Okay, this should be working now. It's gonna lag for a second. So let me just make sure it's working. Okay, cool. I see it here. So yeah, back to World of Warcraft for a little bit, and I know I need to level up my DK because it's only level 71, but I don't know. I feel like playing, like restarting on a new character right now. I don't know. I was all hyped for Wrath Lich King, and then I don't know. I think it's part of it was the community, which is not really that nice during launch, but it kind of soured me to playing Wrath content. But also part of me, I don't know. I just feel like leveling a new little character for a little bit. So we're gonna do that and just chat, because it's also pretty easy. Like I can just run around and do this shit. So I made a undead rogue. I have another rogue like level 17, but I don't know. I just feel like restarting, you know. So we'll go do this. Also, Kino, I really love your vids. Keep up all the great work. Your vids always put me in a good mood after a long day. Thank you, man. I mean, all I really want out of this is to, you know, let me move that down. Is to be entertaining and to, you know, for people to enjoy the videos. Like, I'm not really looking to change the world or anything. I just, you know, if people put on my videos and walk away think, you know, that was fun, then I did my job, you know. Yeah, greatest season of television except maybe The Wire. Yeah, that Family Guy meme is funny. I'll probably include that clip in the Wire video eventually. Where is that quest? Oh. I don't get that yet. Okay. Noah and Jackie Jr. really dragged down the plot for you. Yeah, I mean, they're annoying, but they're annoying for a reason. let me turn on auto loot. Auto loot. Let's see here. I think Noah and Jackie Jr. are awful actors. Nothing against probably great people. There's a reason you can't even find who played Noah anywhere online. You can't even find him on IMDb. I mean, I could see that. I mean, a lot of people on The Sopranos were not in anything else afterwards. Season 5 is decent. I like Season 5. I like all of The Sopranos, obviously. Kino, check out our Tulsa King. Check out Tulsa King. It's very good. I know. Terry Winter did it. I will watch it eventually. Everything eventually. For me, the episode in season 5 are the strongest of the show. Where's Johnny? Irregular around the margins, unidentified blackmails, long-term parking, all due respect are all amazing. Yeah, those are some good episodes. For sure. If you die in Hearthstone, do you die in real life? Yeah. Well, no, you get sent to the Shadow Realm. Because it's a card game. You get it? Do you like Five Nights at Freddy's? Never played it. Don Hauser is the purple guy. I don't know what that means in WoW. Oh, this one. Cryptid Scroll. Rattling the cages. Okay. Okay. Let's go get some training. Sell off this shit. Stealth. I need more gold. Gotta sell some shit. They want me to kill skeletons and bats and wolves. I'll kill the bats and wolves first. Kino, are you the danger? No, I'm the one who protects this family from the man who protects this family. That's who the fuck I am. Oh, I should probably give you guys the announcement since we actually have some people in here now. So, what I'm thinking about doing is, well, one, I'm going to make a change on the channel. I'll make a video talking about this, like, specifically and what my thoughts are on it. But, like, from now on, all the reaction stuff is going to be on Kino Studios. So, like, I'm going to actually upload all the videos to Kino Studios and put them on here. Because I just feel like they need to be in one central location. And two, I also think they don't really do that well on the main channel. So season 7 of Mad Men reactions will come out on the main channel just because I want to finish that. But afterwards I plan on eventually like just unlisting them and moving the videos over here. So Kino Studios and also the podcast. So the Pure Kino podcast, I don't know if any of you guys watch that, but I still like doing those. I'm going to actually start to really do more of them and hopefully bring on some interesting guests, but those are all going to be on the Kino Studios channel. Um, just because, again, they don't get that great of views on the main channel. And so moving forward, I want everything on Kino, on pure Kino, the main channel, to be like knockout content, that, you know, content that really resonates with my audience. I don't care about views per se, but just like it's got to be like a video with a lot of depth to it. Not just like me in front of the camera. Like I want pretty much only highly edited stuff on the main channel. I'll do the occasional live stream still, if I have an interesting topic. But from now on, all like the non-edited stuff, podcasts, live streams, reactions, those are all going to be on Kino Studios. I also plan on... I'm also thinking of... I'm not 100% set yet, but I'm also thinking of starting like a weekly live stream on Kino Studios. That's more about like talking about stuff going on in the news, or stuff going on in the world. Just because... One, I want to do more stuff on this channel, so that seems like, you know, it could be something to do. But two, also I want to be more kind of engaged with what's going on in the world, like the stuff that's like people are talking about, and I think this is a way to kind of force me to think about that stuff, just because... Oh, I can't buy this yet. I've been like really tuned out of the news and the media, just because it kind of annoys me, and it does still annoy me, but like I don't think like burying my head in the sand is a good idea. Like I think I should be more informed about what's going on in the world, so again, I think like a weekly stream that we have like 2 or 3 topics to go over. Like one idea like for a topic for me would be like what's going on with like Elon Musk at Twitter. That's something a lot of people are talking about. Or what's going on with AI art and AI writing and AI coding, because that's something I've been like doing a little bit of research on lately. So I think it'd be good to just talk about some of that kind of stuff, for, you know, for posterity, for, you know, just having a discussion about what's going on in the world. And I mean, not really making it like political or anything. I always try to avoid politics, but you know, just giving my kind of thoughts on world events and world cultural stuff that's going on, you know. So I think about calling it Kino Live and just like doing it like once a week, for an hour or so. Whoever shows up can show up. If not, I'll just kind of talk. It'll be a live stream just so that like the audience can participate. But I specifically don't really want to talk about media in that podcast, because I do it, or in that live stream, because I do that on No One's a Critic, my podcast with Macabre Storytelling. So I know I'm going to get a lot of questions of like, did you see Tulsa King, or did you see whatever? But I'm probably not going to like respond to those. We'll try to keep it about the topics, and I'll announce the topics ahead of time, so if people want to have a discussion, they can do so. But I was thinking that could be something interesting to do. Because for January too, like I'm not probably gonna release any videos in January. I told you guys a little while ago, I'm taking a break in January from releasing content to focus on making the Wire videos. It's a huge like project to make the Wire, and so I need some time to do that. And plus January, for those of you who are not content creators, January is a very bad month for like ad revenue and stuff. Like there's just really no point in releasing videos in January with how the ad rates are. So I'm not going to be like editing videos and releasing them during that time, just because it's the perfect time for me to focus on making Wire stuff. So, but doing live stream stuff, doing podcasts, that all is fine because that doesn't take up a whole lot of my time to make stuff like that. So those are the big announcements. Moving a lot of stuff to Kino Studios, weekly live stream, and then focusing heavily on The Wire. Like, I'm really excited about The Wire. Like, I think it's going to be one of the best projects I've ever done once I finish it. I can just see it being like I said, a great project. But we'll see, you know. It's very different than anything I've done before, which I think is good. Let's see here. Kino, you should play new metal while killing these small animals. Maybe. I don't want this like stream to get like taken down or anything though from playing music. Even like the soundtrack of the game can sometimes get the stream like taken down, so let's go over here. Okay, people are saying they're cool with the plan. You guys are excited about a weekly live stream. I am too. I think it'll be good to chat, and you know, even with like 5 people like this, just me playing, you know, fucking shitty old video game. It's pretty decent, and I think if I do it weekly and stuff, we can get a decent little crowd on over here if I announce it and people know that, like, oh, this is, you know, what we do. For the podcast, you should just upload clips and post the whole episode to a different channel. A lot of people do this for engagement. Yeah, I agree. I want to do the same thing when no one's a critic too. I want to like cut out like the interesting parts. It's just, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, with our podcast, I look at Joe Rogan's like clips, and those clips are always interesting. One, because he has celebrities on his podcast, and 2, they usually talk about really interesting stuff, and there's like, you can cut out like really interesting sections and put clips of those. Like for some of my podcasts, I just struggle when I look at them to be like, what would I clip out here and put, what would make people want to click? Because the people I have on my podcast too are usually not that famous, so it's like, why would someone want to click on this? I mostly do the Pure Kino podcast, like my interview podcast, just for me to meet those people. Like, I got to meet John Graham, which I was very happy about. Me and him have kind of become, like I said, a little bit of friends since then, which was awesome. But that's really what I want, is I want to make connections with interesting people, and a podcast is a good platform to do that, because people are like, when you invite them on your podcast, like, oh, okay, this person has a podcast, they're serious, like there's something for me to be gained from getting to know this person, you know. So it's a good mechanism for someone like me to reach out to I'm hoping to eventually have some Sopranos people on the podcast. I'm gonna start kind of pursuing that next year after the holidays, but like, you know, Ray Abruzzo, Little Carmine, he responded to my Little Carmine videos, so he might agree to do it. I've mentioned this before, but like, I could pay for Cameo, that service that like celebrities and stuff will like agree to make you a video or chat with you or something for money, but I just don't want to do that. Like, I want, if they come on the podcast, I want it to be because they respect, you know, my podcast. They think it's a good opportunity for them, And so I don't want to just pay for them to be on it. I want them to be on it because they value what I'm offering. It's kind of like the whole, like, I don't pay for sex thing, you know? If they fuck me, it's because I want them to, to actually want to fuck me. I could see you as an Asian bunk. Well, you know what? I got a cigar right here. I was smoking it during Halloween. I went out to a bar and got drunk, so it's in a glass. This cigar is a Macanudo, which is a brand that Tony has smoked in at least some of the episodes. So I'm not gonna pull it out right now, but you can imagine me like puffing away on a cigar. I do really like smoking cigars. They're fun. Cigars and pipes, and I mean I used to smoke cigarettes, but only when I drank. I don't smoke them anymore. I gave them up. But yeah, smoking after you've been drinking is, I mean, it's not good for you, but damn, is it like, oh, does it feel good? How was the New Jersey trip? I saw the video. Yeah, it was really good. I didn't get to go to too many locations, but I got to go to Holston's and you know, sit at the bar or sit at the booth. It was really surreal for me to be in there because I'm like, I know it's a real location for people who are in New Jersey and stuff, but for me, it's like it's like going to Hogwarts or something. Like it's almost like not real life. Like Jersey's almost like this mythical location for me as a Sopranos fan, but and also as like a West Coast boy born and raised. Like I've never been out to the East Coast before. I've been out to Virginia once, but like the East Coast is like this thing that only exists for me in like movies, like Goodfellas, Godfather, and stuff. Like it's almost not real. I think it's the same way that like I think East Coast people have the same thing for like Hollywood and like LA and stuff. They're like, oh, you know, the streets are paved with gold and all the celebrities are here and the beach and all these movies and stuff. And you know, anyone from California will tell you it's not really like that. It's not that amazing when you live here, but even still, for me going there, it was a really cool experience, and I'm gonna go back for like a long trip and like actually go see everything. I'm hoping to do that sometime next year. Jimmy, I need some pussy, Jimmy. I love that you loved Mad Men. Looking forward to your opinion on season 7. Yeah, that'll come out next week. It'll come out Monday next week, so you guys have that to look forward to. But yeah, I mean, it's a great show. There's a reason people recommended it. It's just fantastic. Really, really well written. Probably better than Breaking Bad. That's hard for me to really say just off of one-time viewing. But in terms of like it's a much more subtle story than Breaking Bad is. But I'd have to think about it because my list has always been right. Sopranos number 1, Wire number 2. Oh, I gotta go get that. Breaking Bad number 3. But Mad Men might have supplanted Breaking Bad. We'll have to see. Making Wire videos, that's like a 50-degree day. Brings a smile to your face. Yeah, hopefully my videos are not... I'm trying to avoid 40-degree videos. Ain't no one care about no motherfucking 40-degree day. Kino, do you like The Hateful Eight? It's a very underrated Tarantino movie. It's not my favorite Tarantino, to be honest. Like, it's good. I don't know. It just it didn't come together for me in the way that, like, you know, Reservoir Dogs or Pulp Fiction or Jackie Brown. Maybe I just like the urban crime films more. Like Django, I was also like, it's all right. I'm not like that into it. Inglorious Bastards was pretty good. Again, I still think like Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown is better. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's really good too. I like that. Am I missing any? What am I missing? He's got 9 movies out, right? Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Inglorious Bastards, Django, Hateful Eight. What am I missing? That was 6 or 7. There's at least 2. There's at least 2 more, I think. Unless we're counting like From Dawn Till Dusk and what's that one he did about True Romance? Like, does that count as like one of his 10? Oh, the Kill Bill films, of course. Sorry. No, Death Proof doesn't count as a Tarantino film, like, does it? Like you know what I'm saying, right? Tarantino has said he's only gonna do 10 movies, right? I don't think Death Proof counts as one of his 10. Is it? It wasn't directed, was it? Oh, I guess it was. I'm looking up his 10 movies. Okay, they do. All right, Death Proof counts. I've never seen Death Proof, actually, to be honest. Okay, yeah, that brings us up to 9. Oh, Kill Bill 1 and 2 is counted as one movie? Are you sure? Alright, I have the list right here, so let's count them. We have Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill Volume 1, Kill Bill Volume 2, Death Proof, Inglorious Bastards, Django, Hateful Eight. Okay, you're right, because that would be 10, and he's supposed to be at 9. Okay, so all right, fair enough. Ugh. I like when that British guy lost his job immediately after losing his foot, right? He'll never golf again. Yeah, that was funny. That was the most, like, Sopranos-esque episode of Mad Men. That's the episode Guy walks into a advertising office. And that's obviously a play on the title of Guy walks into a therapist's office. I loved Lois. She was so funny. If I did another like big series retrospective after The Wire, it probably had to be about Mad Men. because that's a really great show. People have argued that Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 should be counted as two films. Well, but if you count it as two films, though, Tarantino's at 10, and he said he's only going to do 10 films. I didn't know Death Proof was one of his films. I thought Death Proof was like From Dawn Till Dusk or True Romance, where he like wrote it but he didn't direct it, because people never bring up Death Proof when they bring up Tarantino films. At least in my experience, you know. We'll probably have to talk about Tarantino or something sometime on No One's a Critic, just because I mean, he's just a really good director. Like, regardless of what you like think of his individual films, right? Like, there's some I don't like and some they're like okay. Like, he created like a storytelling style that's just like it didn't exist before. I don't need those. Oh, I gotta do one more. I don't know if I do a video on Twin Peaks. Like, I mean, I do a video on Twin Peaks, but like, if you're talking about doing like a big retrospective on it, probably not. I know Twin Peaks is very influential, and it's like a really. I mean, it is a good show, but it's just like I'm not that into it to the point where I'd want to again cover everything. One of the composers for Twin Peaks just died. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, Tarantino loves movies, like not just like good movies. He loves watching like again, he worked at like a movie shop and like a movie theater. And he also worked at like a porno theater too. And the dude just loves like the medium of film. Like he'll watch anything. It's really impressive. I have a hard time. I can't watch something that's not good because I feel like I'm just wasting my time. Like to me, I'm someone who like I would rather like I think it's better to watch one movie over and over again, that like a good movie, than it is to watch a bunch of movies just once. Because like it's the same way as like reading a novel, right? If you're reading something like Dostoevsky or one of these other like, you know, classics of literature, you're not going to get everything on the first read. You have to read it multiple times. Like you can devote your life to like one book if it's really good. And I think it's the same way with like television and film. It's like more so television than film specifically just because you have more of a runtime, but like you could dedicate your life to The Sopranos. You could dedicate your life to watching The Wire or Mad Men, and always walk away with something new. Yeah, for me, it's just like watching a bunch of stuff once and just having kind of like a superficial grasp on it is not as interesting to me as watching something over and over again and having like a really in-depth understanding of it. I think that's why I was able to make my Sopranos channel work. Just because I'm not someone who just watched it once and was like, oh yeah, Tony's so awesome. Oh yeah, like, you know, fucking Carmela's a bitch or whatever. It's like, that's such like a superficial understanding of the show. like when you watch it a dozen times, you'll start to glean the real meaning behind it, where it's like, oh yeah, Tony's not a great guy. He's actually really pathetic. But again, that's something that only really comes with multiple rewatches and like actual critical analysis. But again, I don't want to sound pretentious or something that like I'm so fucking smart or whatever. It's not that. It's just I'm obsessed. And when I'm obsessed with a show like this, I really spend a lot of time thinking about it and then analyzing it. It's the same thing with The Wire. I mean, you guys saw me experience The Wire for the first time, and now I'm going to dedicate like when I'm done, The Wire video is going to be like 5 hours long. Maybe not, maybe 3 hours, 3 to 5, somewhere around there. But like I'm gonna dedicate a lot to this video because it's a show that has that kind of depth to it. So you know, for me, like I said, it's a much more rewarding experience to rewatch and process it and understand it than it is to, like I said, just watch it once. And not that having like a breadth of knowledge is bad, right? Knowing a lot of stuff, even superficially, is a good thing. It's just then we bump up against the time angle. Like, how much time is it taking me to watch all these things? I don't have that much time in a day. So with my limited availability, I would rather spend it watching a show or a film that I know is good and that will reward me for my time, than possibly risking, like, again, spending 2-3 hours watching something and being like, yeah, that wasn't good. Like, again, there is still something useful for that. You can understand why it wasn't good and learn from it. But for me personally, like I said, I would rather watch something I love and know I love over and over again, than do the opposite. I love Viserys 1 from House of the Dragon. His inner struggle is so good to watch. Yeah, I mean, he was one of the highlights of obviously the first season. I used to worship Tarantino when I was in high school. Now I'm in the mind of separating art from artists, since I feel like a lot of Hollywood people are bullshit. Like, I don't know. I think Quentin's... I mean, he seems like a cool dude from interviews, but yeah, I agree. You got to separate the artist from the art. Because a lot of people who are shitty still make really great stuff. Yeah. You treat movies like Bruce Lee treats kicks. Yeah, that's true. That's a nice compliment. Thank you. It's true. Every time I watch The Sopranos, I see something I didn't before. That's true, too. D-Girl from The Sopranos gets hotter every time I watch it. She's a pretty lady. I don't know why. Like, everyone's like, "Oh my god, she's the hottest girl on The Sopranos." I never thought so. I thought she was like okay. Again, she's attractive. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she's not attractive, but for me, I don't know. I just thought there was a lot. I thought there was a lot of good-looking women on that show, enough to the point where it made me not go like, oh my god, Alicia Witt, like, I'm so fucking in love with you. Like, I'm like, Valentina's better looking than her. Obviously, Jamie Lynn, I think, is really good looking. I don't know. Maybe I'm like Tony. I like the dark-haired ones. Did you see True Detective? If yes, are the other seasons worth watching? I only seen the first one. I didn't see the second one. People said it wasn't good to just skip it. I watched the third one. It's not as good as the first season, even though it's kind of like a repeat of the first season. But I don't regret watching it. I think season 3 is pretty good. Who's the hottest, Daenerys or Rhaenyra? Are you talking young Rhaenyra or older Rhaenyra? I assume you mean the young one. And by young, don't get me twisted. The actress is like in her 20s. Daenerys. I'd have to give it to Daenerys probably. What's her name? I'm blanking on her name right now. The actress who plays Daenerys. You ever notice D-Girl's spine is visible? Oh yeah, when she's like naked with Christopher, yeah. Some people you can like kind of see their spine, like it kind of protrudes. Emilia Clarke, thank you. I know I was blanking on the name. Adriana versus Charmaine Bucco. That's a hard one because I like Charmaine not just for her looks but her personality. But I also like Adriana's personality too. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna give it to Charmaine, just because, like from a pure like wife material, I'd say Charmaine's better. But not by a lot, because I think Adriana is also good wife material, assuming you're not abusive to her. Like yes, she ratted to the FBI, but she didn't. You know, she felt like she didn't have a choice. Like I mean, obviously she should have told Christopher, but I'm not one of these guys who's like, yeah, she deserves to die for ratting. Like that's so fucking stupid. People who are like rats deserve to die are people who like literally live at home with their parents. Like people who have no conception of the real world, who are like internet tough guys. Like yeah, if someone ratted on me, I'd kill them. Like fuck off, fucking basement nerd. Yeah, Emma Darcy, the older Rhaenyra. I'm not saying she's ugly. I don't know. Not for me either. Olivia Cook is more my jam. Older Alicent. Yeah. Her too. I don't know. She doesn't do it for me. Girls like Adriana gravitate towards abusive people. It's just the way that people are. Yeah. True that. Adriana is the perfect girlfriend. She got Chrissy acting lessons and encouraged his passion. I know, she was great. She never cheated on him, even though he cheated on her all the time. And he was always worried about her cheating, but she didn't. She's very innocent. Despite, dressing like a club girl. Oh, Adriana. I could have saved you. I would have been your knight in white satin armor. I don't know. I'm getting tired of playing And we've been going for an hour and a half, so that's probably good. I don't know. I felt like streaming for a little bit and chatting with you guys just because I hadn't done it in a while. I'm going to do a Christmas stream on the main channel, probably Christmas Day. So, oh, real quick, let me take a quick poll. I mean, it's not conclusive because there's only 4 of you, but like, which would you rather? What day would you prefer for like a Christmas themed stream? Would you like to do it like on the Friday before Christmas Eve, or would you like to do it Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, or the day after Christmas too? We could honestly do too, either one. But I'm just curious, because I celebrate with my family on Christmas Eve, and I'm not really doing anything Christmas Day, so I thought about doing it then. But I know some people celebrate on Christmas Day with their families. But I also know the opposite too, where it's like some people are not with family or they don't have family, and like Christmas can be kind of a lonely time. So I don't mind doing it on Christmas Day too, and being like, yeah, if you don't have anything going on, if you're like away from your family or whatever, you don't celebrate, like come hang out. We can celebrate Christmas with each other kind of thing. So let me know what I'm not, again, this is not definitive, but what do you guys? So Jacob says day after, so the 26th. Sopranos season 1 kind of goofy. Yeah, I agree. Okay, Zeno says Friday before Christmas Eve. I have to work on Boxing Day, so revolve your whole schedule around me. Okay, so you guys want... Boxing Day is like the day after Christmas, right? Yeah, 26th. Okay. Friday before... Okay. Okay, so... It seems like the Friday before Christmas Eve is better for people. I'll keep that in mind. Again, not definitive to say what I'm going to do, but now at least I have kind of a poll now. Okay. That works. Well... I think I will end this then. I'm just kind of jumping around doing nothing. I'm getting kind of tired from just playing. So, alright, well thank you guys for joining the stream. I know I played Hearthstone for like half the stream, but I appreciate you guys stopping by anyway. We'll do more of this stuff. I'm always on the lookout for new games I think I could play. Like I'm gonna download Fear because I saw it was on sale at GOG, so maybe I'll play that with you guys. I know people said they wanted Fallout. I'm down to play it. It seems like a game I have to focus on a little bit to play it, but we'll see. But we'll play more games. We'll have more live streams, and like I said, there's gonna be some changes coming to Kino Studios. So, will you dress as Santa? Listen, Jacob says you're gonna be Santa. You're fucking Santa. So shut the fuck up about it. Alright. I'll be Santa during the stream. I'll at least wear the hat or something. Alright, it's been fun, everyone. Have a good night. I'll talk to you guys on Christmas. And stay tuned for more Sopranos stuff coming soon.